We back for you. Two-door Tahoe Blazer sport truck lovers. We got something for you right here. Boom! Shaka laka laka. OBS sitting on them, American Racing, and brand new rubber. He's got a process he's going through now. This is my cousin's ride, second to none. Everything he drives, he converts over to manual. Everything. Everything. He's got a 95 Impala SS that he converted over to manual. And he's got a CTSV that's already manual. He hasn't manual that yet. But he does have a Toyota that he's manual. But he's jumping in the 5.3. If I can get him to come over here, he'll tell me more about what he's going to do. But the 5.3 with the T56 in the two-door Blazer, two-wheel drive, and of course you got to see you got the sport mirrors on it. You got the blinkers in the mirror. I like that. I like that. And this is where I got the big rims for the truck. The 26s for the truck. And then when you take the rack off, man, it makes it like a whole totally different vehicle, in my opinion. Yeah, this is where I learned to hook up relays and stereos and all that stuff. He the one that taught me. So what we got here? 96. 96. He got 3 pedals jumping in here, as you can see. Gas, brake, clutch, and then that, emergency brake, of course. Going with the T56. He gonna do that. And then look, hold up, man. I don't know what he did here. Hey, where does back seat come from? Where does back seat come out of? The back seat. Wow, that looks good. He got a good looking back seat in here, man. And then I guess there's a bracket kit that they make for that. And look like it's got plenty of leg room too. Plenty of leg room. So was it 259 on it? Maybe. Of course, I know you're going to remove this column and then go with the shifter on the floor, of course. And then I guarantee you're going to have some slam in here because he's notorious for having some music. You know what I'm saying? Big music. Big music. Hey, I got a dash. I got one too. Big music. Door shuts good. Black on black. Slam, got the flip kit. And C-notched. Flip kit and C-notched. LED tail lights. It's not the barn door, y'all. It's not the barn door. What I'm talking about right here, man. And then, of course, you see the big Toyota. Matching wheels on it. With the matching wheels on the Toyota. From what I've heard, this is probably the best motor out right now. Everybody would love to keep and run on that motor right there. So I'm trying to get this situated here. I don't want to show too much of his other stuff he got going on. I'll pan over here and show you the 95. There's the 95 Impala ST56, and there's the CTSV. It's T56, and this will be T56. And then the Toyota Yaris, which was an automatic, he flipped it around, made it a manual as well. So like I said, man, he work on them. He do it. A manual, or if he's got an automatic and he wants to turn it into a manual, it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. So yeah, man, I'm trying to get him to get on here and give us the lowdown on what we got jumping on this OBS OBS 5-speed, 6-speed T56. So he's gonna break it down, give us some heads up. I mean, if you look right here, I already put his clutch reservoir in, and of course I showed you the pedals earlier. And that back seat, that was something. I wasn't expecting that. That was slick. That was slick right there. And then they're gonna run his factory AC with a different bracket setup. So yeah. So what we got here? What we got? YouTube world. This is my cousin. This is we call him John, but he go by like a second to none. He's like the first one in the family that done anything to a vehicle that I can, customizing cars. He's like the first one ever that I noticed. Everybody else, we put a set of wheels on it. No, he went from the rooter to the tutor. Flip-flop paint job that y'all think so cool right now, man, he did it back in the 90s. He did it in the 90s. TVs, he did it in the 90s. You know what I mean? Music, he did it I'm talking early 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, this stuff ain't new to him, especially when it comes to like the chameleon paint jobs. But what we got here is 90 what? 2-door Blazer, 2-wheel drive, and what I'm telling y'all about the flip flop is he had the Blazer Sport, right, which was the smaller one, S10 Blazer, and that's the one that had the flip on it, and now he got the full size. And I was saying it looks so much better without that rack on top. Looks sportier to me without the rack on top. On this setup here. But anything you want to tell us what you got going on here? I've been pretty much said it. They're gonna go T56 with the 5.3.
That's it. Between working all the hours and trying to get stuff done. Just a little bit at a time. We got more parts and time.
Hey, and that's it. Better be to have more parts than time right now, man. He's like, you got the parts, you ain't got to wait on them to show up.
No, I have to wait on anything. It's just time and labor.
Now, as far as you gonna patch into what you already got here and do like
no, I have a standalone PSI conversion harness. I've got the whole kit. I ordered that last year when I went to LS Fest. So I talked to them and ordered the kit from them 30 days after LS Fest.
Okay.
They had a little coupon and all that stuff, so much money off, so they took care of it.
Cool. So that's cool. So you already knew what your plans was then.
I always make a plan before I jump and do anything.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to do all that stuff.
And this is your third one. From what you had a black one, a maroon, or was it maroon or purplish?
Purple. Oh, no, it was maroon.
Maroon.
I had 3 of them.
Yeah.
In the hunt for 1 2-wheel drive, I ended up with
3. Yeah. Yeah. But he's got the 2-wheel drive now. Yeah. He's got the 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, motor and stuff. Soon I pulled the motor out, it was sold the same. Motor and transmission sold the same day. He had a guy from work. He's got a 97 or 98 4-door 4-wheel drive.
Tahoe? OBS Tahoe?
Yeah. So he's rebuilding the motor for it. So he's
Cool.
gonna take it and rebuild it, put it in his.
Cool, man. And then again, the 350s and the 305s ain't dead. People still want to run them. This was a spider injected motor, wasn't it? Oh no. Yeah, you did right by getting rid of that.
Yeah, that was the first thing. It was either that or go back to a carburetor with this thing.
That's the way I feel I would do carbureted over spider injected.
Well, I'd even got an LT1 back there. I would probably do an LT1 in here first.
Okay.
Before I would, just keep it.
Johnny Law says pull over.
Hot Saturday night.
Pull over. I don't care about you got that American flag flying. We gonna pull you over.
That's the new one. He's hot here lately.
Uh-oh.
He's earning the stripes. He don't bother me. We good to go.
I heard that.
Me, we good to go.
Okay, now the Tundra Platinum, has that got the 5.7 in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's, I guess they call it the second gen.
And that's what everybody talking about. They wish they still had.
Right.
Everybody talking about they wish they still had that particular motor because of the
V6. Well, I mean, they should have learned. Toyota should have learned from Ford.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they didn't, and now supposedly they're supposed to have a diesel option coming out, but I don't think we're gonna do it.
I heard that. I talked to a guy that had a diesel, that small diesel Chevrolet, and he talking about it works, but I'm good. The cost of working on a diesel, so therefore I'm good.
It's overrated.
Yeah. So, and okay, and then you got headers. We gonna go with some headers, some long tubes.
Yes, no, I've got mid-length headers.
Okay. And you already got a flip kit on this one.
Yeah, it's Beltec complete.
Beltec.
It's Beltec complete. Plus, I've got another whole lowering kit that I bought for the other truck. So I've got a brand new lowering kit. I've got parts at the yin yang. So when I get done with this, it'll probably be stuff I'll be selling off.
So y'all heard that. So he get done, there'll be some parts for you OBS guys. They'll be looking for some stuff. Now, one thing that he told me that I did not know, that this stuff shares the same with the B-bodies, Impalas.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't know that. He told me that. He said, man, this is, it all shares the same. The brake caliber, rotor, and I say the rear end too?
A lot of people buying the, if you can find one, which I had one, I sold it, I shouldn't have sold it, but I didn't think about it at the time. But the disc brake rear end out of the B-bodies, you automatically get disc brakes if you...
Oh, wow. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know until after the fact.
Well, learning.
Same bolt pattern and everything.
Yeah, I definitely know about the same bolt pattern, but I wasn't aware of, the spindles and the brakes and all that being the same.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So whatever fits the SS or Caprices, you can upgrade back and forth between the truck and the car.
What's your fascination with manuals? This is my thing, because you done swapped over, like I was saying, that the Impala there to a manual T56. And then your Yaris, your Toyota, you swapped it over to a manual. You going for that better gas mileage?
Better gas mileage and better fun. I mean, it just automatic. It just, to me, is boring. I mean, if I could swap a manual and that Tundra, I would.
Uh-oh. Ooh. There's probably a kid out there somewhere, but ain't no telling what it costs.
Thank you.
Ain't no telling what it would cost.
Wife, she hates it because she wants everything automatic, so she
easier to drive. I got you.
Even my son, he got a little 5-speed Ranger. Daddy don't do 4s, but you know how that goes.
But he's 5-speed now. Now he can drive anything and everything.
Well, that's what he learned to drive a stick on, that caddy.
Ain't that something, y'all? Teach your son how to drive in the CTSV, which is a manual, and the car boogies now. I do know that. I've been in it. The car runs. And that's LS3 or LS6? LS6 car. So, he ain't... LS's, he ain't new to him. If I ain't mistaken, he might have introduced me to him.
I did.
He might have introduced me to him. I'm going to be honest.
Your first B-body.
The white Caprice? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the white. I had a 91 and a 93.
Yeah, the 91, I found that with the burgundy interior.
Yep, old cop car. Old cop car. I got that thing on a steel. Transmission's going out. It sure sounded like it did, and I climbed underneath her. Oh, no. It was bolts were loose. Tighten them bolts up, drove to Florida. I did, man. I did. Now, as far as paint, you gonna do something funky on it? You gonna leave it like it is for now?
I'm looking at a green. I like green. I'll keep the black, trimmed in black, but I'm gonna do probably close to a factory green or some kind of a green. I'll find somebody's green, BMW, Porsche, or something like that.
Okay.
And that'd be down the road.
Yeah.
I want to get it running and going good. Get all the electrical bugs out of it.
And
what'd you end up doing as far as on your
charcoal canister? Took it out.
Did you just cap it off at the tank or just?
I got a 90. I don't have the I got a TBI tank, which shouldn't be anything different. And all I had was 3. I had a inlet, outlet, and a vent. That's all I had. I didn't have none of this stuff. Most of that's, I think, run into the intake and then back to the tank and all that.
I haven't traced everything because
it do go to the tank though.
Yeah.
I did away with it.
Or you do just cap it up here, or
no, took it completely out.
I mean, as far as the line itself,
I ain't even use it. That we have to see where your line goes though.
It's running.
It's running down in there to the tank.
To the tank.
So you might have an extra port that I don't have. Or in the hat. You know, my hat only had 3/8 speed, 5/16 return.
Yeah, I can look real quick, but I got the extra tank out here.
Uh-oh. We're gonna find out, y'all. Find out he got parts and stuff everywhere. Everywhere.
Like the new spring was damn near $15 for the spring.
Let's pedal in there. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice.
I've got all the, I pulled all the carpet out because it had a leak somewhere, so that carpet was holding out, holding all that water. So I pulled all that out, but I bought it like that. You can smell the damp, so I pulled everything out, let it dry out, and I've got the Pour 15 and stuff to go to the floor.
You gonna go with the same style back seat with your front seat?
I'm looking for those, but I've got a set of leather suburban seats that have heated and cooled and all that stuff from 99. But if I can find me a set for those, I'm gonna put those in here.
I know there's a guy on YouTube that sells, I mean, just about any Chevrolet or Ford that you want to put.
That's where I got the brackets.
Okay, yeah, you can get them brackets from me.
Yeah, he's out of Florida.
Yep, bolt them up and all that. Those are the seats.
Well, the hardest part was finding that third row seat right there because nobody has them. They said the hot rodders are taking them and putting them in small, in hot rods and stuff.
It's gonna look good in there, and it's not as bulky, and it like to give you more leg room.
It does. You cut the bracket off in the front. You can, go in that video, I watched him do it, and bought the bracket, and those are powered. And I've got aftermarket switches, but I've still got the factory switches. But they lay down flat. And then put I guess I'll go back with gray carpet, black seats, possibly. I don't know.
I know he's black in there. He's dark.
Windows can be done too.
Dark.
Just a little bit at a time.
He keeping it on them dubs.
Yeah.
On them 20 twins. He ain't no big wheel fan, y'all. That's how I ended up with them 26s. I'm glad he wasn't no big wheel fan. I said, I'll take them. Thank you very much. 22 is it, huh? Yeah, I'm went down to about 24s now. I'm thinking 24 is a good look because you don't have to do so much modifications. And some 26s you don't have to do on certain cars. You might have to, put a heavy duty spring in it and put some air shocks in the back, but that's the most. I mean, unless you want to spend some big money, then you can go do coilovers and all that stuff.
I've seen some of the new coilover kits and stuff. They look nice. It's just right now, it's just not feasible.
I heard that.
With the economy the way it is.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I went and paid my truck off 5 months ago. That's what I did. That's what I did. Paid off my truck and paid off my son's truck at wage. Ain't nobody got no car payments.
That's it.
Done.
That's it. That's it.
Like I said, on my job, I'm working 6 days a week, 14 hours a day, and no end in sight for right now.
Well, Mama's gave me the look. Give me the look. Well, shoot, y'all. Y'all be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Another OBS hitting the streets pretty soon. Very soon. And he's doing it with his own twist. And I'm telling you, man, I seen him do things way before, it was even cool. He was doing it way before it was even cool. And if I can get him to send me some pictures of some of his the stuff that he had back in the day, we'll put him in this video. He had a clean little Toyota Corolla, Trailblazer SS, of course the Blazer S10 Sport. What else? I can't remember, but he had out and everything. He puts his own twist to it that makes it look like his own. So when he goes in a parking lot and there's a parking lot full of them, the same one, he know which one's his. And that's the way I like it too. Yes, I know which one mine is. I don't have to guess. Be blessed, stay blessed. Swaps out.